abajo del tablero, Taz.
Matías Taz, el estonio. Falló lo que parecía la canasta fácil. Chet Holmgren penetrando, termina fallando también la bandeja. Logan Johnson. Dos veces del equipo de estrellas de la WCC. Segunda selección para este equipo. Holmgren consiguiendo Chet Holmgren. Otra vez con Andrew Nembhard. Afuera con Holmgren. Se acomoda, intenta el triple en el aro. El rebote y la falta. Nembhard. Se acomoda para tres. En el aro. Rebote consigue Gonzaga. En ocasiones. Kyle Bowen desde la derecha. Holmgren. Paso atrás, intenta el triple, falla. 29-18.
Aaron Rodgers.
Etiquetaron a Devonte Adams, lo cual quería Rodgers. Para que yo llegué a pensar Holmgren. Cuando falla, se da vuelta y falla la bandeja. Rebote que viene consiguiendo Julian Schroeder, justo cuando usted hablaba de la buena defensa. El rebote de Schroeder. Holmgren quedó solo para intentar el triple. Nada que se le da. Frustrado con los intentos de triples a Gonzaga. El jumper termina fallando Benhart. Y la siembra a dos manos Chet Holmgren. La finta y la 6 por jugar. Va a llevarse el título. Gonzaga, el pase arriba, Ali-Oop.
¡Qué bárbaro!
Ali-Oop, la levantó Andrew Nembhard.
Reason why he's such a big prospect for the next level and why he's been such a great player for the team.
Oh my goodness!
Holmgren! Okay, that's another reason.
Oh my goodness!
With Holmgren there, I think that's part of the effect of Chet Holmgren.
It's not just the blocks, it's how he alters it.
Now a three for the freshman is good.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming. We'll see you tomorrow night. Out of Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California, has come off the bench and provided some good minutes as of late.
Lob to Holmgren. Another assist to Nembhard.
Well, the AC...
Mine. As soon as we're done, I'm going to start looking around for Sean's mine. I don't know if I'll find it. I don't know how big it is.
Our boss, David Seisler, will tell you I lost my mind years ago.
Kunin three. Ooh, way off the mark.
When a ball hits the glass like that and doesn't get ironed, it's a waffle.
He waffled that one. Holmgren off the front iron. Anton Watson getting some good minutes. Drew Timmy's been on the bench for a while with 2 fouls. Here's Holmgren against Bouye. Spins around him. Dunks it home with a hand in his face.
What a fun.
How good those two are. Those two, by the way, have had success against Gonzaga in their careers. Holmgren three. No.
Now, I think that, look, it's a 20-point difference.
Drew Timmy to Holmgren. Big man to big man. How do you stop that?
You don't. Right? The tandem makes them have this entire game.
Just so few easy chances. Now Timmy finds Nembhard. Touch to Holmgren. And another flush for the freshman.
Of course, they got to get past Santa Clara first.
Which will not be easy, by the way. Our second game of the night. Holmgren back in with his foul trouble, showing off the mid-range game.
A little rock, a little rhythm step. And
see Tennessee's home wins. Think about this. They have Arizona, Kentucky, and Auburn as home wins.
Chet Holmgren swarmed in the lane, found a way to keep possession, and gets his first basket of the night for the Zags.
But Dave, nothing. A big part of why 26 out of the 31 points that St. Mary's has been in the paint.
Holmgren from Timmy, high-low, and the 7-foot freshman goes way above the rim to throw it down.
Hey, how about the touch on that shot? To loft that over Chet Holmgren? Are you kidding me?
Not many have been able to do that. Holmgren makes his move. Good defense by Bowen, and then Holmgren. Here's Bolton. Holmgren, catch and shoot three, short. He's a great three-point shooter.
Yeah. That has been wanting him to take that shot.
It's good strategy. Timmy down low. Holmgren. No. Loose ball. Dukas snatches it.
2 points off of what was that 15-point halftime lead, Dave.
Holmgren in, Timmy out. Chet Holmgren spins and scores. What a beautiful move.
First half on that spin move, they were able to shoot the gap and have a guard come in. Look.
Nembhard created some space, missed it. Holmgren followed, didn't go. Under 3 to play.
It's taken him a while to find his rhythm and flow, but he could have a big game tonight, and quite frankly, San Francisco needs him to have one.
Nembhard found Chet Holmgren, who makes the spin move and gets his first bucket of the night.
Todd Golden will talk about it throughout the course of the game. The coach of San Francisco, very much analytically driven. They love the three-point shot.
Chet Holmgren hits the three. Tough shot, the big man from the outside, and then had it poked away.
Couple things that jump off the page to me right now.
Holmgren three, way too strong.
7 points off of turnovers for USF. 0.
Good as he's been, the free throw shooting can get a little ugly. Chet Holmgren on the attack. Kunin trying to hang with him. Holmgren scores with a foul. Switch to the left hand. Most people probably haven't seen a whole lot of San Francisco. Dons are a really good team. Lob from Timmy, big man to big man. Holmgren flushes it down.
16 out of the last 20.
Great look.
That would have been huge.
Holmgren's going to bring it all the way down.
Dave, I know you have a broken elbow and I just hit it. Are you kidding me? Family is in the western portion of the Ukraine. The airport in that area was completely destroyed. His dad is as a police officer, and if the fighting gets to that side of the, and he goes, I got to see if it has its same magic, if it has its same flair that it had a year ago.
Timmy lob, Holmgren, what a great catch. Couldn't dunk it home, just came down, gathered himself, and Bill Cartwright was the star of that team. Man, what a nightmare game for Gabe Stefanini. Holmgren in the open court. Holmgren all the way. That's a 7-footer. He's 19 years old.
Many threes as possible. We want you to take over games. So the support of the staff and as he shoots a three, nope, miss. The support of his teammates, though, has really helped his confidence.
Gave Holmgren a little taste of his own.
I'd like to see Bouye just start asserting himself as far as taking shots.
Yeah, Holmgren asserting himself, misses the three. Lob.
Mount Rushmore of Coach Few Zags. I'm going to put Olynyk on that team.
Yo, for sure, right? And that shot is off. So happy for all of them, obviously, but Killian Tilly suffering through all those injuries throughout his collegiate career. Got a contract.
Turnovers where that's just an unforced mistake.
Andrew Nembhard. Great give and go. Holmgren left hand reverse.
I mean, it's the catch and then the ability.
This game. Drive down the lane. Stewart can't score through Strother. Nembhard down low. And the flush to Holmgren.
Where does the offense come from for Santa Clara?
Yeah, Williams with 4 points on the bench with just 1 foul. Change.
Yeah, I think he needs to expand the criteria a little bit.
I think so too. Make it a little more versatile, like his game. Holmgren missed the three, but look who's under there. Raj, kick out. Holmgren faked the three. Runner won't go. Brankage with the rebound. Chet was over his back. No foul for his first points of the half. Bolton shut off. Got it to Holmgren. Spins, left hand off the glass, missed it. Bediako was there defensively. Chet wanted a foul.
I would agree. And you forget about BYU as well. I mean, they look to be firmly off the bubble before that 4-game skid as Holmgren finally gets one to go down. Now 1 of 5.
Pepperdine wants to play with pace, and we know that Gonzaga, they play with the fastest pace in all of college basketball on offense.
Holmgren three, and perfect from the outside for the freshman 7-footer.
He is just growing up.
They need him to shoot a lot tonight. Timmy a little out of control. Nembhard came away with the offensive rebound. Holmgren three.
This is going to be the defense optional. You can just feel it.
Starting tonight with the freshman Lewis out. Missed that jumper. Most teams figure, Robbie, if they're going to pull off an upset Holmgren in transition, too strong, they slow it down against the Zags.
Yeah, and that's not going to be the...
Holmgren tips it in.
Boy, I mean, just a clinic on both ends. First defending the rim, and then getting on the offensive glass. Chet Holmgren showing off the total package on those two possessions. Look at the pace that Gonzaga is playing with. We talked to Mike Mitchell and Houston Millette today at shoot-around.
Here goes Holmgren from Nemhard.
They just said that the pace overwhelmed us in the...
Timmy from the free throw line. Holmgren, offensive rebound. And he'll rattle it down.
That's just a really impressive play by Chet Holmgren. And that's what it's all about at the NBA and pro level is can you spread the floor as a jump shooter?
Holmgren is definitely going to be able to do that.
It's not going to be a problem for him.
Much different player than his dad was. His dad was really good. Holmgren three. Good.
They just totally lose Chet Holmgren. I'm not sure.
Almost 12 minutes to play against the #1 team in the country. Holmgren.
That's a foul. He was being held the whole time. That is
Didn't call it. Saved in bounds. Now Pepper to go in Malibu. You think Malibu, you think the beach and all of that. Holmgren missed. Got his own miss. Now with the left hand finishes. This has been a tough guy kind of game. This hadn't been a Malibu.
How comfortable is St. Mary's, though, with that shot clock winding down? And what it does is it shortens and starts to limit possessions. And if you can get a rushed shot, and not that that's a poor shot, what kind of team does it take? How do you beat them? What do you have to do to try to knock them off?
How about the lob from Timmy to Holmgren, who couldn't dunk it home, but with a nice touch off the glass for two.
Great out of game plan they've really focused on is a shot goes up and everybody starts running the opposite direction. I mean, that's how concerned they are with that transition attack that Gonzaga can bring.
Helped by Bowen, but he left Holmgren, and Nemhard found him for another lob dunk. Holmgren working his way a little closer. Spin move, left hand, no.
Good job walling up by Fotu, just absorbing that contact.
Rebound. Big man's going to bring it up. Holmgren spins with the left hand, finishes.
Foul trouble here in the second half.
He does. I mean, it took Randy Bennett 1 minute to get him in the game off the bench in the second half. Holmgren three. There's an answer for the Zags big man.
His first three-pointer of
Nemhard, quick pass to Timmy, and then Holmgren. Big man to big man.
That was the thank you for the turn down of the three-point shot dump. Safari room helped me figure out where all the tables were. Robin and Jen were there as always.
Holmgren pinned down low, missed the shot. Mitchell Saxon with the rebound. Great cause, great effort by you. With Holmgren in his face, no. Holmgren, pull up three in transition. Too strong. Gotta let him take a few of those.
Nemhard on him. Holmgren's such a great passer and a three-point threat, and he's so skilled. Are you kidding me? That's a spinning left-handed hook. Are you kidding me? A spin like Sam Freeman, the 6'10 sophomore, a transfer from Minnesota. Yeah, I mean, that was a good, strong move. Inside, outside, Holmgren from Timmy. You can't leave Holmgren alone out there. He'll hit the threes. 60% in conference beyond the arc. Are you kidding me? And he can hit the fall away from 12 too. A 7-footer. Holmgren the rebound. He's got 4 in the ball game to go with 9 points. Timmy's 11 leads, and Holmgren. If there's different, you know, I understand that. I'm talking about right now. Holmgren. That's just too easy. Holmgren in this game, ultra efficient. Time.
Yeah, he absolutely has. And Banchero, I think, has been a little bit up and down, and now Smith's down a little bit lately.
Holmgren misses the three. The rebound to Pacific's Jaden Byers.
Good. Go back. How about they had a kid named Violent back in 2001 when I saw them in Mount, or 2002 maybe. but who was a good player too. So they've always had good bigs, always.
That would be Corey Viola.
Figure are going to have to go down for the Cougars.
A lot of those are going to have to go down for BYU, and they've got to get back in transition.
Chet Holmgren, who's been so hot from the outside, misses his three. Other got cut off, so Holmgren going closer to the basket, and he scores.
A good decision that time to turn down the three-point shot by Chet Holmgren. There's no help.
Drew Timme drives to the bucket, missed the layup. Holmgren offensive rebound and sticks it back in.
Dave, he's at another level right now. I mean, he really impacts the game so much. It bolstered Johnson to step up.
Holmgren got great position against Barcelo, and from there, you knew what was coming.
That is a complete blown assignment that Alex Barcelo is on.
Three, and then Nembhard grabs the rebound. Holmgren in transition, three, too strong. Eating a little bit. Oh, and Hickman throws it up for Holmgren. Just get it anywhere in the neighborhood of the big man can throw it down.
What a heady play. Buckets, it doesn't matter.
Holmgren, they left him open again. Chet Holmgren, that one goes down for the big man. 7-footer.
Your half-court offense against Gonzaga.
Holmgren spun around, made it look easy.
Dave, what are they shooting here?
Zags are shooting 70% from the field. With this kid playing the way he is, rare miss from Holmgren. Barcelo. That's a BYU turnover. Ugly. Holmgren kept his balance, missed the shot, out of bounds off of BYU. BYU shot 25% in the first half. Holmgren three, didn't go.
Good closeout that time by Boos.
To get the full volume, Holmgren with the left hand and a foul.
I mean, that was such a smart, heady move by Chet Holmgren. They had
the Zags have had the answer. Holmgren three, good.
Hey.
That is a positive from tonight for BYU. Over the top, Holmgren just lays it in.
Multiple times, Alex.
I might even serve. I'm going to ask the Davenport if they'll let me serve the Farnham flatbread on Friday the 11th, the night before.
Wow! Chet Holmgren went way up high to slam that.
One thing I know about Chris Spatola, who's back in studio tonight, great catch radius.
Holmgren in transition, three, a little too strong. That one was a little too strong. Strother, nice defensive rebound.
Look out.
Another one to Holmgren. This time from Bolton.
And Chet actually,
shot for Holmgren. Puts it on the ground and lays it in.
How many teams run dribble handoff action for their 7-foot-tall center? And that's where Gonzaga historically has done its damage.
Holmgren underneath the basket.
Makes you think that he's going to go for the reverse, and he comes right back on the strong side. That's his basket for the screens.
Holmgren scores with a foul.
How about that move? Mike Schmitz talked about don't mistake his frame and his stature for where it's at. This facility, like this is a program that should be in the top tier of the WCC on a year in and year out basis, and it's great to see them currently sitting at number 3.
Strong.
Second straight possession, Chet Holmgren is bringing the ball up the floor, and he's going to pull without a pass.
Come on. Why not? For the game.
Well, that's true, too.
I mean, Vegas is...
Look at this.
Holmgren, three, got another one.
I knew it was down. That's what.
And just rejected Brown soars. Now he brings it up again. He's going to take it all the way. Scores off the glass.
Dave.
Wow.
Dave, what happened to the overrated? Grabs the rebound. Go ahead and pull another 3. Don't give it back to him.
They should.
I dare them to dump it off. Here it is.
Here we go for three. Yes!
This is insane.
Holmgren, that was a tough one. Came up well short.
Pull him. Sit him down.
Good. 6-5 Gonzaga. Holmgren lines up again. Top of the key three for G. Life on the road. Bolton. Nice pass. Nemhard. Holmgren for three. Strother trying to rebound, and boy, was he up to get it. But
you know, all the talking heads talk about it, and then I saw the same thing later in the day that he called the GM and said, "I haven't made my decision."
Holmgren, Chet Holmgren with 6, finding the range again. Good enough to take down the Zags.
Well, you know, you got to start first by.
Look at Timmy up.
You know, I think if you
Chet Holmgren. Not surprised that Meadows was able to get that far. Here's Holmgren. Chet Holmgren with 9, his third make.
Leggings here at Portland for a number of years.
Holmgren takes advantage of the opportunity. He's got a dozen.
Scott missed the follow. Crashes into the Gonzaga bench. Nemhard.
Well, that's going to wake up the kettle pretty quick. Transfer from Wyoming. Assistant coach Alan Edwards was the head coach at Wyoming. He's joined Stan Johnson's staff here in Loyola Marymount.
Holmgren misses 1 of 5.
So guys, look for them to be a little bit more aggressive now.
All right, Jenny, good stuff. Holmgren, he's kind of been invisible in this game. Gets a bucket and stretches the lead. Country.
Well, he's so unique. He's a wide body who's got great touch, and then
Holmgren just glides in for the dunk.
Oh, just
Strother. Holmgren, why not? Scott, the rebound, taken back. Salas with the steal. Holmgren.
Action.
Loyola Marymount shooting 31%. Gonzaga is shooting 61%. And Holmgren just keeps burying rebound to go with 18 points. There he goes.
Short on a 3. As the Zags, 8 of their first 10 points coming in the paint. They had 54 points in the paint against BYU on Thursday, and from outside, Chet Holmgren a 3. Floor, whatever's bothering him, and certainly limited him as far as trying to get back out there offensively off the deflection, and Chet Holmgren rams it home. Rebound, tip to Chet Holmgren. This footer will lead it up the floor for Rasheer Bolt. Now from deep, Holmgren line drive 3, and the rebound Jalen for Timmy. Up and under. Left it short with the left hand, and Chet Holmgren the rebound for Gonzaga. His 7th rebound. And now he takes it the length of the floor and dunks. Chet Holmgren coasting. Here's Holmgren on the block. Using that lanky frame. And a foul going for the rebound. It's on Chet Holmgren, his first. Town when you go to the count.
These guys read Twitter. They're online. They know that these guys are high on draft boards, that this team is ranked obviously 2 in the country. And look, Roxy, if you're an opposing player, and you know that.
Pass there, and the 3 is a little too strong from Gideon George.
Yeah, that St. Mary's BYU game was a rock fight. That was more of a hockey game than a basketball game.
This doesn't feel like a rock.
Whip that pass right in the shooting pocket.
Holmgren down low, 1 dribble. Got kind of pinned under the basket and missed the shot. It's out of bounds off of Chet Holmgren.
And Lucas as a defender, he talks about, Lucas saving his team. He tells everybody where to be. Great talker on the floor, and Holmgren
I mean, how do you stop that? You let him get that low post position. He's not want to let Alex Barcelo beat him. He wants to let the other 4 guys on the floor. You guys do something. Barcelo's not going to be the guy.
Holmgren trailing. 3 is good for Chet Holmgren.
State, mostly a mid-range player that can create his own shot, but also a really good defender.
Wow, what a move by Holmgren.
Shouldn't get blown by, and Barcelo just able to step back and knock down that 3. That's a big shot to start the second half.
A single-digit lead, and the 3 from Holmgren misses badly. BYU. Hard down low. They lost Holmgren, and he just dunked it home.
Just a beautiful cut by Chet Holmgren along.
.35 pop Cisse. And now Holmgren. Richard called him the unicorn. Missed inside. Rebound cleared by Youngblood. Everything but the finish. Defense by Nembhard. 8 ball pressure.
Both back to Watson. He had a summer where he didn't have to worry about rehabbing an injury. He could just worry about getting better.
Holmgren long on the 3. Long rebound to Nembhard.
Training table.
Here's Holmgren. Step through and the flush.
That
wow
is balance. You feel the
Andrew Nembhard into the corner. Holmgren 3 on the way. Here's Ortiz.
Yes.
Here's Holmgren. Spin to the middle. Good defense. Left-hand jump over.
Wow. That's great defense from Forrest. Cuts him off. Makes him shoot over his body.
Perry earns the rebound. Holmgren from 15 falling away. Cisse the rebound. He'll go right at Hickman.
Back of the rim.
Runner by Stark doesn't go. Gonzaga basketball right back in their half court. Nembhard. Great day against Texas Tech. And then from the very same spot as Drew Timme, Chet. Runner won't go. And it's cleared by the big fella. Chet Holmgren now in transition. He'll fire the 3. Bingo!
It's only a matter of time before he gets comfortable shooting beyond the arc.
By Chet Holmgren. And Chet leading the break again.
Why not?
And here he goes again from the top. Chet Holmgren with another downtown 3 ball. And he's 3. Hunter Salas, here's Holmgren. We might be looking for a heat check here in a moment. That's from the elbow. That rimmed out. Andrew on the post up. Ducks in. Shot falls off. Holmgren the rebound, put back good. Holmgren now with 14. Under 2 to go. Corner.
Salas. Holmgren. He's always open for three. He's 7 feet tall. Missed it there. Carolina.
Well, there's some pieces here. I know they were picked ninth in the preseason, but Holmgren just too good there. Spun off the top. Top doesn't want to pick up his fourth, but you've got Cone and you've got. There's going to be enthusiasm and excitement to start that part of the season.
There's Hickman to the post. Chet Holmgren, boy, that was a quick spin.
And that's where he's at. Unbelievable move there.
And missed by Cone. And now we're seeing him blossom into the player that I think this coaching staff thought he would be. Here's Holmgren, another three from the top. That's long.
We mentioned the transfer from Winthrop. He averaged 10.5 per game last year.
He can shoot that from there.
And he does like taking them. As the ball.
Very agile and athletic.
That foul, by the way, was on McCullough. We'll keep an eye on fouls, too, because it's important with Shannon being out, at least to start. And there's the three. Holmgren connects.
Out also, too, is you don't want to see a guy pick up 2 quick ones this early in the second half. And also as a freshman.
Loose ball out of bounds to Nembhard.
And 1 turnover today only from Nembhard. 2.5 per 31 minutes of action.
Corner. Holmgren for three, and off the side of the rim, no good. And they're only battling
20 on the shot clock or so.
And Coach Gallo called it a fake or a phony press. And Chet Holmgren, there's your offensive rebound tip jam.
I mean, you think you're by him at the rim, and he just extends and comes up with a block shot.
Oh, and Holmgren running the floor. Another offensive putback.
When taking over 25 free throws, so it's just an off night. I mean, sometimes you just don't play well.
Night. Yeah. Holmgren, great catch. Can't finish by Timmy, but missed the shot again. Timmy's slow to get up. Stomps on his foot. Holmgren lines up the three and connect.
But climbing up the charts here, double-figure scoring games, consecutively 33. That's a nice list to be on. Is Holmgren with another putback, third of the night.
Left hand won't go. And Bolton runs it down for Gonzaga with a head of steam.
My goodness.
He's so fast. Trailing. Holmgren. Another three by Holmgren. He'll do that far more than block shots in a game.
He'll just alter.
The fake missed the three. Watson pokes it back out to him. Handle it with your team. If they're a bit turnover prone, how do you fix that? A lot of veteran players on this floor. Here's Holmgren's three. What do you do?
Done in practice with drill work of
got to do this, and Coach Few needs to say this. I don't know. At some point, you're here for a reason. You're good. You can't make these mistakes.
Holmgren got his own miss back, dumped it through.
I mean, I can show you the film.
Watkins had to go way up over Holmgren with that attempt. Nembhard finds Bolton in transition. Holmgren crashes the board, missed it. And now Drew Timmy tying up. Ben Gregg up off the bench. He'll come in, sorry.
With that Husky game canceled due to COVID within the Husky program, there's going to be a lot of film. There's going to be a lot of...
That allows them to get back and set up their defense when you're taking the ball out of the net.
A lot easier to push it when the ball is coming off the rim like that as opposed to when you're taking it out of the net and having... Just want to throw in, you can follow Mike Schmitz on Twitter as well to get his latest at Mike_Schmitz. And he's got full write-ups on everybody and a good... Alabama was called for 14 fouls in the first half. Kick out to Chet Holmgren, who lines up a three. And the rebound tip to Charles Bediako, and here comes 53-35, Alabama with the lead. Chet Holmgren gets the roll off the heel of the rim.
And that's his first made third, and Chet Holmgren did not communicate. Both closed out to the shooter, and then there was nobody there.
An easy putback from Chet Holmgren for the Zags.
You start getting stops.
Keon Ellis. Andrew Nembhard attacks. Holmgren.
don't help enough, the ball handler is going to be able to knock down the three.
Loose ball picked up by Chet Holmgren. Underneath. And the basket for Anton Watson, who cleaned it up. Chet Holmgren backing in. William Strother. Holmgren. Muscles up. He got it. And
any of the websites to see in the V Week, so important. He's lived his story. We all have our different stories.
as he went home to Las Vegas, a product of Liberty High School.
A switch. Timmy on him, and Timmy was giving him some space to take away the drive.
Holmgren with a drive, and Williams got all of that. We have two outstanding shots.
The court and getting the easy layup. Great cut.
Holmgren underneath and up and in to give the Zags the lead.
Not enough to just stop a drive. Turnover rate last year, but now a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio this year. Good fake.
And Holmgren gets the shot off, misses the three. And again, he can handle, he can shoot.
Under the basket, make everything go to the short side of the floor.
3-point lead for Duke. And an easy one for the Zags off the inbounds. Holmgren with a finish.
Both the stretch here, you're going to see Duke put Holmgren as many ball screens as they can.
Holmgren fading away over Williams, and that will go. 6 now for Holmgren. It's his 7th rebound in addition to the 18 points he's got.
Well, he's 6'7", and he really goes after the ball. He goes to the boards every time. What a move.
Holmgren spins, no, follows, yes!
Just quicker to the ball. Banchero looks like he might be
Cramhard and Moore, both to come back for another year. And both off to incredible starts this year. Holmgren misses the three, and it belongs to Duke.
Not sure that was the shot that Gonzaga.
Holmgren and Williams. Fade away, yes. Boy, the skill level is unbelievably high. Boy, the ball pressure from Keels is terrific, but Nembhard keeps going.
Pass.
Holmgren for three.
Keels guarding Bolton.
Nembhard into Watson. Off to Holmgren.
Pass. And there's that vertical cut.
Nembhard to Timmy. Up top to Holmgren. 1-point game.
Dan, that's the short roll I've been talking.
Can't get the shot off. Seconds ticking away. Bolton the miss. Holmgren puts it in, but just a second and a half to go.
That 2-2-1 really worked. Gonzaga almost won.
UKE. Zhang. Tough shot. Picked off by Holmgren.
He can handle the ball. Holmgren. He's got great skills. Look at this.
Look at this.
7 foot.
Feet.
Are you serious? Are you? They're quickly a Maxey. Both guys NBA players.
Holmgren in close, and that's going to roll in.
He looks so frail when you look at his body, right?
Bolton, there's Holmgren underneath, got position, lays it in.
With the left hand.
Yeah.
Nice little fake to the right. Was back with the left hand. The eyes of
at 21 against Villanova. The kick out, Holmgren, long range. UCLA trying 3 fouls on that play.
Why not 4?
Holmgren lines up the three and switches in.
Well, we've seen this guy make a three. We've seen him dunk the basketball. We've seen him use the left hand.
But it's Holmgren with another stop. But defensively, he has been the man. Look at that move!
Oh, come on, America! America!
Ray's just incredible.
Well, I want to get 50. I need 50 million. Somebody out there help me out. Help me out. Also, get my new book. Can you help me out?
Holmgren can't throw that one.
Every dollar for my new book goes to
their team. And why wouldn't they love this team?
That kettle rocks and rolls. Oh. And you say he's going to get back when he gets fans, sell that place over. I mean, are you kidding me? Come on, man. A 7.
Like none. Gonzaga starting lineup brought to you by Zip Recruiters. Holmgren gets a touch. Speaking of touch,
I love the fact that
standing shooter.
you got to
have awareness of where he is in transition. It's what he does best.
Timmy's going to draw contact in a big way there, and he'll be at the line.
Flaws in his game outside of needing to gain strength. That he can dribble the ball. He's proven that he can shoot it. Why not? Do it again. It's fun to watch.
Basket by Holmgren, handling it all the way down the floor. Bank shot showing outstanding with 7 minutes left. Holmgren in the lane. Bolton gave it up and stopped by Holmgren. Holmgren will stuff it in. And they are relentless here, building up an even bigger lead.
And bring attention to yourself. Let your game do this speak for itself. Yeah, that's fine, but the entertainment value, when we're charging fans as much as you're charging fans.
Holmgren with a triple.
But there's other games going on in college basketball that for some of these other programs, it really does matter.
Holmgren again.
If he
came in and saved a rebound.
If he's not encouraged, you can order too. Just tell Jen and Robin I sent you.
You think he's kidding? Another turnaround here. Talk about a sweet touch.
I mean, look how fluid he is.
Dan, he's Andrew Nembhard. I mean, we can look at the numbers. Shooting 44% from three coming into this game. As Holmgren dials up the three ball, that's off. But a point guard. Here's Timmy. Nembhard down the lane. Bounce. What a pass to Holmgren. Oh, how about that angle? How do you get that ball down there?
Where Bellarmine's had to take that kind of shot as the shot clock's expiring.
I think Gonzaga's pressure and length is finally starting to really get to them. As Nembhard, another great find to home reversals each possession. When they get two or more a season ago, they shot 64% from the field.
Well, and there's Chet Holmgren flying through the air with a hammer.
Defender.
And Salas guarding Penn now. Loose ball picked up by Bolton. He's got Hickman up ahead. Nolan, the lob to Holmgren. Chet Holmgren at 7-1 running the floor.
Rhythm, but Bellarmine's making Gonzaga work on both ends of the floor. This is a nice test here for GU.
Now you see an earlier double, but when there's a double, get a cutter to the
Bellarmine. No foul at the rim. Betts couldn't finish. Timmy may have gotten away with a foul there. Holmgren picks it up. And the flush.
Having to close out. If it's a poor closeout, you attack. If you're late in rotation, that happens.
Lob! Another to Holmgren.
But then on the other end, how do you stop that?
That's good.
It's going to be hard for him to get minutes this year. This team is so good. Because of this guy, Chet Holmgren.
Just the spin off of the contact. Effective that dribble penetration is for Penn.
Greg, high-low. Holmgren trying to pass it up and then shoots it. Strother. We wondered.
Front court. Low post. The freshman Holmgren. Jump hook, little short. And rebound by Byron. Driving in and double team. You got Timmy and Holmgren. You got nowhere to go. Holmgren inside with a flush. Nice find by Nembhard. 33%. Holmgren showing some nice Timmy-like inside foot movement.
Oh, he's got all that.
Shot blocked by Holmgren. Zags coming the other way. Bolton. Holmgren from downtown. Why not? Chet Holmgren.
3 of 3 is Montgomery.
Yep. 8 points. Inside. High-low. Timmy to Holmgren. Another opportunity for the Zags. Nice find to Nembhard. Back to Holmgren. Salas offensive rebound. And fouled inside.
Well, Allen is about a 30% career shooter, even though he's dangerous inside.
Holmgren in and out. Timmy had it knocked away, and Andrew Jones.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, look at this. This is a joke now. This is just bad defense by Texas. MVP of the FIBA Under-19 World Championship. First time tonight, Texas changes defenses with a little zone.
Holmgren jump.
Defending. Here's Holmgren. He can shoot the three. Puts it on the floor. Drives to the rim. High off the glass. 4-0 Gonzaga. Wow.
Just the ability to attack it. And
I still got all my IPO stocks, so I'm good.
He'll have a nice career down in Arizona with Tommy Lloyd.
And Holmgren off the Strother miss. 2 more for Chet. Gilbert fights down the lane. A quick shot with the left hand won't go. Nembhard off-balance rebound. He's hounded by Gilbert. Now Holmgren. Transition 3 is long. And Hunter. Holmgren cleans it up.
He dunked that on his tippy toes there.
I'm just thinking about how many times I told Coach Hugh I should get the ball.
Here's Rasheer Bolton. Holmgren. Strother, great rebound. Tipped it to himself. Here's Nembhard. Bounce to Strother for 3. Short. Holmgren, another rebound. Put back and the flush.
That right there is a perfect example.
Con el rebote. El pase arriba. Tienen que intentar de nuevo hacia afuera. Holmgren. La deja para intentar el triple. Se la dejó a Julian Strother. Atrapó y...
All of it. And I don't know where he stores all that footage. Holmgren, bounce pass, Watson laid it in. And see, Dad has to...
If this is the first time you watch these two teams play all season long, you would think that St. Mary's and their offensive efficiency numbers would just be off the charts. I mean, they're the one that are playing with flow and rhythm right now.
Second half so far, they were 1 of 8 for possessions. They scored on 1 possession out of the 8 possessions they've had, and it is really, really difficult to beat the #1 team in the country if that's what you're doing, because at their end of the...
And the run would continue. Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard, are you kidding?
Well, Andrew Nembhard has played over the last 5 games.
That pass stolen on the breakout for Nolan Hickman. Hickman will lay it in.
It's just, you cannot give these guys any help. They don't need it.
Who hasn't necessarily had a ton of success against Gonzaga, but the matchup actually is advantageous for him.
Timmy with the left hand.
He doesn't miss versus Timmy. Hey, there's been a lot of talk lately. Oh, Chet.
It has Logan Johnson. To your point, Logan Johnson, a great opportunity to get the first bucket. Instead, it's Timmy with a foul. Just dominating tonight.
He's got Chet Holmgren guarding him. Holmgren's got to get in the stands. That's not easy for a guy 7 feet.
Timmy, catch, bucket.
High, low. Holmgren is a great passer. That's why these two...
Holmgren drives. Found Strother. Good for 3.
They flatten out the defense when...
But found a way to keep possession. Timmy down low. It's easy from there.
So Chet Holmgren gets the rebound and then he gets the assist at the other end of the floor. I mean, it's just have that versatility and skill set. Drew Timmy has it. Chet Holmgren has it.
Bolton for 3. Yes.
Great ball movement. I mean, that starts with Drew Timmy, and then there's no dribble second half for Seneca Knight.
Another look down low from Holmgren to Timmy.
He has 3 assists here to start the second half. Too high, low.
Timmy got the good position. Scores, and there could have been a foul. There wasn't.
We talk so much about Drew Timmy and his elite level footwork, but he's going to make a huge leap next year.
Holmgren brings the ball up, finds Nembhard. That one looked a lot better right out of his hand.
Yeah, he had better lift.
Short, nice rebound Holmgren, who has just come to life in these last few minutes. Here's Nembhard downhill quickly. Nembhard scores.
That's the assertiveness that you want to see from number 3.
Here's Nembhard. Top of the key 3.
Can't go under those screens.
Way in. Bounds out. 6-point game. Here's Timmy. Quick move, left hand off the glass. Timmy was 7.
And you said it quick.
Transfer for the Broncos.
The right-hand corkscrew finish right there. He made that look easy and incredibly difficult shot.
2 years at Missouri, and Gonzaga now reclaims the lead, and Drew Timmy.
Down, Johnson had it stripped away. Now we get to see the 7-footer bring it up. Holmgren to Timmy. Timmy lays it in again.
Right, Gideon George was there to try to take a charge, but Timmy.
Space in the rim, falls through, 5-3.
Youngblood shoots 5% from 3. Nice little step back. Is easy jump hook, high-low. Timmy, you can do that all day when he gets that kind of position.
His game right for the opportunity this year.
Here's Holmgren. Roger Bolton with the bump. Oh, now he just got called for a flop. Hickman. Love to watch the Zags move the ball. Anton Watson now spins to the baseline. Good touch off the glass is good. Watson with 15.
I want to be more of a leader. I want to make winning plays, and he certainly has this season.
Yeah, coming off 21 points his last game out, so he's finding that rotation.
Wow, how about that look?
That's side by him if Holmgren comes out and defends him out on the perimeter.
He's got over 1,730 points in his college career. Bolton again, high arcing shot, and he is feeling it right now.
And there's a turnover. Chet Holmgren saves it, feed to Timmy. Drew. Up and through. Goes 6-4.
And those threes a lot of times can be fool's gold, especially early in the game or early in a possession. I was at practice yesterday as Timmy gets the nice finish with deep post possession, but their coach made 4 or 5 guys run sprints.
Yeah.
That is unheard of, and that is a
during the game.
Yes.
During the game.
That's a bit ridiculous.
And Salas moving well without the ball in the finish.
A lot of film. There's going to be a lot of breakdowns. There's going to be a lot of work done before they play Texas Tech in Phoenix.
Bolton from the baseline.
Turnovers and run off those turnovers. Because if you don't have to go against the set defense, that's when you're going to find a lot more success.
It gets to Drew Timmy somehow from Chet Holmgren, and it's 4-3 Zags. Shot clocks, and they put them on the baseline underneath the hoops. Drew Timmy in the key.
Timmy put in his work early right there.
We just want to get better, and we want to use this game as another measuring stick for our team. We've got so many new faces.
Watson with a chance for a three-point play. He took the shot, made the basket. He'll be headed. Holmgren on the dish. And swished in out of the corner by Strother.
There's just the extra pass.
Strother to Holmgren. Go get him, Chet. Bounce.
Wow, what a pass.
Nembhard. I'd say he's got feel for the game.
Yeah.
Timmy, Chet Holmgren in the rebound. Holmgren with his 4th rebound to go along with 12 points. Into the corner. Nembhard, 3 ball. Here's Holmgren. Chet 0 for 1 from behind 3 tonight. And Drew Timmy scoring a double. Bing, bing.
You know it's bad when you got there's that feature you can like ignore it.
Yeah. And from the corner, Zags shooting it well. And now Ben Gregg. Catch by Holmgren.
Good cut.
Ben Gregg. Gregg a chance for 3.
He understands how to play. He's got a.
Now down 14-6.
Montgomery 36% from behind the arc. One of the few three-point shooters.
Beautiful find. There's that 5 tool, if you will, unicorn player. In the coverage, Premier, a proud partner of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Holmgren. Bolton for the 3. Brashear Bolton with his first bucket tonight. Goes to Perry, not Holmgren. The drive. Coming up short by Joshua the opposite way. Hickman with the left hand.
Hickman and Bolton as well. They just always seem to be in the control.
Nemhard wide open for the three ball. Andrew Nemhard.
You know what you love about Holmgren? He's out there playing, not worried about anything except just moving the ball.
That was Ramey's second 16 fouls on Texas. Too easy for Timmy.
It's just been impressive tonight for GU, even with that foul.
Drew Timmy to the bench with those 2 fouls. Anton Watson back on the floor. Holmgren. Watson.
Dixie State tries to put up.
There's Nemhard. 5 on the shot clock. From the free throw line, the lob to Kingsbury. And there it is.
Oh, the vision from
the door. Holmgren another block. His 4th. He might break the season record tonight. Strauss with a run out. Lay in.
What a pass, though. Blocks it. Recognizes Strauss on the offensive end, shooting with a little confidence. That burst defensively Gonzaga started the game with was impressive.
Holmgren running the offense right now from the free throw line.
What would you call that play? Sure, you get the shots you want. I think in the first half, which you talked about at halftime, just trying to make 2 spectacular plays as Nemhard knocks down a 3-point shot.
Way too hard. Holmgren to rebound.
He doesn't bring it up the floor like a center, does he, Dan?
Not at all.
Strother, bang. Strother.
Los puntos, lo hace efectivo Nemhard, aunque aquí falla debajo del tablero Taz. Matías Taz, el estonio, falló lo que parecía la canasta. Ahora penetrando, se apoyaba en el tablero, termina fallando el rebote, lo viene consiguiendo Holmgren. Otra vez intenta el triple St. Mary's, en el lado venía buscando el rebote Alex Dugas. Y había falta que cometía Cal Bowen cuando buscaba el rebote. Ahora penetra por línea de base. El pase afuera, quedó solo para intentar el triple. En el aro. Ha fallado ya en 2 ocasiones. Kyle Bowen desde la derecha. Cuse. El pase rebotaba Cuse. Se acomoda. Falla cuando se quería apoyar en el tablero Holmgren. Que termina para St. Mary's, 5 para Gonzaga. El jumper termina fallando Benhart. Y la siembra a 2 manos Chet Holmgren. Se la devuelve a Cuse. La pinta, penetra Cuse, se apoya en el tablero, falla. Cuando estaba atento también en defensa Justin. Johnson, penetraba Johnson, cambió de mano, me dio falta. Intentó el reversible y falló.
Space for him to operate. San Francisco's got to close that space, otherwise it's going to be a long night.
Shabazz had a look for 3, missed it. Holmgren with the defensive rebound. Quick start here for Gonzaga. Now Timmy against team all-conference big man. Nice inbounds play, and Shabazz missed the shot. With Holmgren there, I think that's part of the effect of Chet Holmgren.
It's not just the blocks, it's how he alters it.
Now a 3 for the freshman is good. Up in the stands. David Holmgren, he's got to be filming this, doesn't he? Kunin 3. Ooh, way off the mark.
When the ball hits the glass like that and doesn't get ironed, it's a waffle.
He waffled.
Without Masalski, too, they lose an interior scorer, not just a really good defensive player.
No, Shabazz, Holmgren in traffic. He's such a good rebounder. Nemhard's going to take it all to Clark. One of the great shot blockers in college hoops over the last few years. Shabazz 3, no. Holmgren grabs another defensive board.
He's an elite level shot blocker and rim protector. And that's something they didn't have. And I think that makes them a little bit different and a little bit more unique this year.
Jamari Bouye back in the game with his
and Shabazz going a little bit.
Tape trying to attack against Holmgren. Didn't commit the foul. Doesn't get credit for a block, but forced the miss.
Bouye and Shabazz combined in the first half 3 of 17 shooting.
Bouye, nice bounce pass, and then Rishwain lost Holmgren, missed it. Rebound controlled by Gonzaga. That was a big miss. Now this pass.
Super deep conference again. Mitchell Saxon trying to challenge Holmgren, who just swats it away and comes up with his own loose ball after the block shot. And now trying to take it all the way, got cut off. College hoops. Johnson, wide open 3. Ooh, not close.
I mentioned it on the one they made earlier. That's not his strength. If you take a shot before 10 seconds on the shot clock here, you're a mistake for St. Mary's the rest of the half. You need to keep the pace slow.
Another block for Chet Holmgren. Rebound. Here's Bolton. Holmgren, catch and shoot three, short. He's a great three-point shooter. Like the Gales have sort of weathered that early push out of the locker room. Kuzi had nowhere to go.
Not a good shot selection that time by Tommy Kuzi.
Home look. Nemhard created some space, missed it. Holmgren followed, didn't go. Under 3 to play.
In particular from beyond the arc is silly.
Yeah, it's historic. Tape's going to try another three. Not that time. Rebound Holmgren, who came down with it and got fouled from behind by Khalil.
0 fast break points in this game so far.
Masalski has his shot rejected by Chet Holmgren, who's just become an eraser at the rim for the Zags. What a defensive impact. Minutes to go. Shabazz is going to try to change that. Does not. Another loose ball. Tape missed it from close range, and Holmgren comes away with a board.
Those are the ones you have to finish. Opportunity
was, yikes. Bouye. No. Holmgren with the rebound. Ajir Bolton so quick to the bucket.
In position, he knows he can't get it. He'll take 1 or 2 steps to go in the opposite direction. They're looking to throw out and throw ahead.
Masalski missed them both. There have been some times this year when Yalan Masalski, as good as he's been, the free throw shooting can get a little to the outside. Masalski wants to take it right at Holmgren. Holmgren lost it out of bounds off of USF. And that chance for the Dons to get a transition bucket. Shabazz steps to the side, in and out, no good. Great look.
That would have been huge.
Holmgren's going to bring it all the way down. And a second free throw, no. Holmgren grabs another rebound. Last year's Gonzaga team was super special. And maybe this year's team's going to have a hard time living up to a team that came so close to a national championship, but to follow what's going on here with their son and the Dons team. Stefanini, tough shot, no good. Holmgren, another rebound. He's very close now to a double-double. Nemhard, no, they're just playing the offense that we always see from them. Shabazz to answer. No. Holmgren snatches away the rebound.
So much about the offense and how good Gonzaga is at the offensive end of the floor. Their defensive numbers have gotten silly, and a large part of that is because this has been a much more detail-oriented defensive unit. From they're like, hey, you know what? We got St. Mary's come up center, and just maybe kind of come out a little lethargic. There was nothing lethargic. This is a business trip with a business mentality by the nation's #1 team, and it has playing. But understanding of how important your defensive efficiency really is. And how disruptive you can be at that end of the floor makes the world of difference. Ironically, Baylor's defense
made Masalski another block for Holmgren. I think that's 6.
I'd like to see Bouye just start asserting himself as far as taking shots.
Yeah, the season. Bouye against Bolton. Bouye, no. Tip up, no. Holmgren rebound.
Todd Golden is adamant about wanting a foul call on those drives.
Talking about the great point guards in this program's history. He's in the discussion. I'm not saying he's the best they've ever had, but you can't have a real conversation without talking about what Andrew Nemhard does with the basketball.
In the shot clock. Nemhard. Anton Watson dials up the 3 but missed it. Holmgren battling. Took it away from 3 Broncos and then was fouled. Nemhard, bounce, Hunter Salas, reverse. Holmgren another rebound. And now Chet will go to the free throw line, foul. This is Justice from 15. Jumper won't go. Holmgren clears it.
We've got a handful of those at Santa Clara. Just ball just not dropping. Good looks.
I don't know.
We haven't disagreed yet tonight, Greg. It's okay.
I mean, I guess
it's starting to feel a little unnatural, isn't it?
Put the tally down. Long way to go. 12 on the shot clock. Justice into the corner now. A step back. 17, tip back won't go. Holmgren battles for the board.
You got a mismatch.
4 points, looking for more, backing in on Holmgren. Holmgren just erased it. Nembhard, Bolton, down the lane at Bediako. Nembhard, this is a deep three. Holmgren tipping it to himself. What a rebound. With 3 great jerseys around him, he still got to that basketball. Brankage there, 8 on the shot clock. Hickman, 3 on the way, is long. Holmgren trying to keep it alive, pokes it to Hickman. Gonzaga ball.
Gonzaga now 27% from 3, 8 of 10 empty possessions here.
Jalen Williams long, tip back. Holmgren clears it.
Here is playing with a ton of confidence.
Daryl Polk, who's starting tonight with the freshman Lewis out, missed that jumper. Most teams figure, Robbie, if they're going to pull off an upset, Holmgren in transition. Millet's got the last 7 for the Waves against Strother with the left hand. Hit the floor hard, no whistle. And then Holmgren goes behind the back, leading the break. Gets it, burning Millet. Millet. Now Mitchell. The 3 is off iron. Holmgren defensive rebound. But he threw it away. Right to Munson, who's going to attack the shot blocker. That wasn't a great decision. Holmgren tips it in.
Boy, I mean, just a clinic on both ends. First defending the rim, and then getting on the offensive glass. Chet Holmgren showing off the total package on those 2 possessions.
Around this game, keep their energetic student crowd into it. Houston Millet immediately off the bench. Holmgren back in, grab the rebound.
And look at the pace that Gonzaga is playing with. We talked to Mike Mitchell, and they will really guard you.
Millet couldn't get the roll. Holmgren fought and grabbed the defensive board.
Now, give Gonzaga a lot of credit. Now Houston Millet has made some tough shots, but they've
been one of the best players in the league this season. Zedek went right at Holmgren, who just stuffed him.
You can see Zedek knows I've got to get to Holmgren's chest, but for most guys that work.
How long they can keep those folks engaged in the game. Houston Millet got knocked off balance.
Andrew Nembhard just blew the play up. I mean, he totally took away the cross screen action, then was right on the hip.
Avoid the turnover. Timmy from the free throw line. Holmgren, offensive rebound, and he'll rattle it down.
That's just...
And this is exactly what's going on, but Zedek makes his move against Timmy, missed the shot. I mean, I think Drew Timmy is trying to expand his game a little bit, work on some stuff.
I mean, it would be hard to not hear.
Late game possession, Gonzaga's on defense. Chet Holmgren.
No, it makes your life so hard as an inbounder, and even as a coach, because you've got to scheme for that. You might have to put in some new out of bounds.
Timmy tried to dunk it home. Holmgren hits the floor. And now they're going to call a jump ball. Arrow favors Gonzaga. Drew Timmy is taking
earning their scholarship check.
Today the lines are a little more blurred. Millet from way outside. Holmgren rebound. And they do need him to shoot. You think Malibu, you think the beach and all of that. Holmgren missed. Got his own miss. Now with the left hand finishes. This has been a tough guy kind of game. This hadn't been a Malibu game. Millet, baseline, no.
I just think Houston Millet is gas.
Yeah.
Chet Holmgren is having himself a ball game. That's now.
Yeah. They're just so hard to stop. Polk. Holmgren, give him another rebound, so I think that matches his career high now. And the rebound. Down low, double team came. And the Gales found Dukas open for 3, but he missed it. Andrew Nembhard has picked up his dribble. Shot clock down to 5. He'll shoot a 3, in and out.
How comfortable is St. Mary's, though, with that shot clock winding down? And what it does is it shortens and starts to limit 79% from the field. He is 33 of 42.
Wow, look at Holmgren. Just rejected Alex Dukas. Now he's going to throw the baseball pass. Timmy catches and had it stripped away. But it's Marciulionis dribbles through traffic. Holmgren flew by him. Shot was still missed. I mean, Chet Holmgren affecting everything close to the rim. And then he brings the ball up. Johnson down low. Johnson had his shot blocked this time by Drew Timme. Good help by Bowen, but he left Holmgren. And now
it's a great back cut and an easy finish.
Johnson in and out, no good. Holmgren rebound. Big man's going to bring it up. Holmgren spins. Timme with his 20 points, 9 of 11 shooting, gave it up. Bolton off the glass, no. Holmgren, what an offensive rebound effort there.
You gonna go one-on-one on the post up here?
Kyle Bowen trying to Kuzi. Nice little pass fake, but missed the jumper.
He hesitated on the shot because he saw Chet starting to close out, and Chet closed out short, and that hesitation threw off the rhythm of that shot.
Timme down even farther. Shot clock all the way down, kind of a running three. Dukas almost banked it in. Here come the Zags. Looks like Alex Dukas took his scoreless half personally. Tia's toss with Holmgren in his face, no. Holmgren pull up three in transition today.
It's 27 and 19. He told John Calipari he wanted to average 20 rebounds a game. And he's broken 20 more than anybody in the country this year. I mean, he's been
out of time. Toss, good catch with the left hand, missed it.
He's had a lot of great moves, but he has had 2 shots down there.
It's like they just don't have it in him to go fast. Toss again. He's taking a lot of shots down the stretch, and now he's missing a lot of shots.
I think there's a fatigue factor, battling at both ends of the floor.
Primera posesión para Gonzaga. Pendientes todos de este. Chet Holmgren, el espigado. El pase, pero termina robando, sin embargo. Tommy Coxey. La pinta, penetrando en la pintura. Movimiento. En la marca del perímetro. El pase arriba en la pintura. Pegaba finalmente y se da posesión para St. Mary's. Pegaba finalmente. Johnson, penetraba Johnson. Cambió de mano, me dio falta. Intentó el reversible y falló. Holmgren. De frente, falta. Falta.
3, no. Holmgren grabs another defensive board. He traveled. All right, continue to play with his teammates. That's what his family wants. Punched out of there. The entry pass denied.
So the Zags, Holmgren will put it on the floor, and the ball stolen away by Logan Johnson. 2-on-1, Dukas gets it back.
I mentioned it on the one they made earlier. That's not his strength.
Jay Mullins steals it away, and he's going to lay it in with the left hand. Nembhard will get it to Holmgren. This time lost the ball. That's a turnover. Bouye, 3.
Strother back to Bolton. A reset, 6 on the shot clock. Rozier, the lob. Holmgren's catch. Got to shoot it, and it's taken away by Carlos Stewart. And the Broncos on the move.
Now Mitchell. The 3 is off iron. Holmgren defensive rebound. But he threw it away. Right to Munson, who's going to attack the shot blocker. That wasn't a great turn.
You going to go one-on-one on the post up here?
Kyle Bowen trying to muscle with him. Holmgren threw it to the bench. Okay. Not the pass that Mark Few was looking for. Molly McGrath was over there by the Gonzaga bench. Toss turned away from the ball. Zags gave it right back. So that was sloppy. Maybe that gives the Gales a little sliver of hope.
Heck, I thought we were in the wrong place when Arizona was walking out at the practice facility when we came to watch shoot-around today. It's like, wait a minute. What are the Wildcats doing here? You're going to see Strother. He rises over Holmgren. Holmgren had Bolton wide open. Final seconds. And got a little too ambitious there. Bell almost turns it over. Yeah, look at this guy. That's a travel and a turnover.
And that's the other thing about them. They all run the floor. I mean, Strother's there.
Seems like one he thinks he can score off of, but he traveled.
He traveled.
Good job by Nell just to hold position.
That was great defense. It really was. Came out and attacked on that possession. You want to see some aggressiveness if you're a BYU fan.
Holmgren had it stolen.
Playing at the level in which he's playing it.
Made both free throws. Holmgren at the free throw line. Got it stripped away by McKinney.
His frame, his stature fits the mold.
Rebound, Julian Strother. Offensive foul inside. That's Chet Holmgren, I believe, being
put together a nice game.
Holmgren. It is a foul. Oh, offensive foul on Holmgren. Tough drive there, and somehow the bucket fell. And he took it away off the inbound. Step back three on the way. And Holmgren clears it. Actually, maybe down to the rookie leagues. We're not sure. Here's Holmgren. Chet lost the grip.
Leah Pepe. Little pick and pop. Holmgren drives. Lost it. And Quintana has the steal. Timmy. Holmgren a three, and he's out of bounds. Mark Few was right behind David Hall, and when David Hall called him out, this what used to be called a small school, and it still essentially is, has done. Holmgren walks. And that's a travel.
Joseph Brankic, the deep two. 6 straight for the Broncos. And it's now an 18-point game. The deflection from Parker Brown.
Back is good, and the Cougars have the first bucket of the night.
Boy, Lohner with a really strong drive, but it shows Chet Holmgren. He is an excellent rim protector with his length and athleticism. English is perhaps their third language. You know, come to BYU, they're devout Muslims and have fit in extraordinarily well.
Yeah, almost like instead of to go. Anton Watson into the corner. Chet Holmgren faked the three, drives, loose ball, and it's picked up by Lewis. And now Northern Arizona with a chance. Cone transition.
And that shot for three is off. Strother the rebound. Gonzaga back in business, up 2-0. Timmy, high-low, Chet Holmgren. Chet has hit better than
the ball's going to keep moving, but yeah, as a post player, if I'm working to get good position, deep position, and I'm showing you my numbers, give me the ball.
Let's give Watkins some credit on that finish a moment ago. Did you see how
next evolution is getting the line more consistently? I think it's about 3 free throws a game.
Lost the handle. Great catch. Got to get up faster. Anton Watson spins baseline, won't go. Holmgren another rebound, tried to flush it. It's poked away. And now Edmeade.
Smart play by Theo John to take on Timmy down in the post. Timmy doesn't want to pick up a foul.
Tough pass. Holmgren led Timmy a little too far.
Just didn't have the angle.
Coach has it for Duke. Puts it back up and hits.
Mark Williams taps it. There's a steal by Moore.
And now Holmgren is called for and an offensive rebound by Holmgren.
They're going to call a walk, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
A lot of contact. But once he went down with possession of the ball, if they're not going to call a foul, that's a walk.
Computer engineering. Look at the size difference inside. Holmgren on the post.
Bang it inside.
Oh, great pass.
Has the rebound knocked away, and the Bruins come up the floor with the bat left.
Play the game in segments now. Jimmy B used to say it all the time. When you're in trouble, play the game in segments. So you got a 5-minute segment right now. Make the most out of this segment. For easy baskets. I mean, that's not UCLA. That's not Mick Cronin, I'll tell you that. They want to please him. Don't please anybody else. Just please your coach.
Holmgren was on the baseline, so a quick turnover for Gonzaga.
Looking up here, TCU, Stanford, Nevada. Herb Sender doing a heck of a job.
Traveling violation. Pugh is angry about that. He's still over there coaching like it's a one-point game.
Penn can play. I like Dylan Penn, senior from Evansville.
Yeah, 6 of 11, 6 assists.
And an offensive foul. Holmgren called for the charge.
Holmgren with room, draws contact, offensive foul.
I don't mind that, though. That's
Hayden Perry is checked in, number 20. Holmgren throws it away, stolen nicely by Bruton with a bucket, 47-23. Holmgren stripped. And heading the other way is Thomas. Just. Holmgren lost it going in, ball batted away, and here come the Braves in transition. 3-on-1 break.
First time in the three is buried by Noah Gonsalves. Bolton to Holmgren. Trying to go inside to Perry. Moulabey on the run out, blocked by. Slow it down. Holmgren. Ben Gregg. Back to Holmgren. Fakes the three, drive. Stripped from behind by Cameron Gooden. Here's Gooden on a run out. And he's at the line again.
It's just different.
Off a Strother out of bounds. Another turnover, number 11.
Now that's going to be an inbounds. That's a ridiculous statement.
Waved it off. They waved it off. I think they're going to call basket interference on Holmgren. Chet's claiming he never touched it. And Coach Michelson wants an explanation. Schofield, Holmgren, another block, and the catch. How about that? The block, and he gets the ball. And then leads the break. Now he lost it. Moulabey trying to keep it alive. Gilbert now.
Se le han dado las cosas. Pase afuera, Bowen. Ahora por derecha intentando otra vez el triplazo. Es la ocasión número 12 en 25 años que se han.
And we've seen that look before. And when he gets that look, it looks like it's going to be a big night.
Jamari Bouye, who's one of the great players in the history of USA. Shabazz steals it from Anton Watson. Not sure why Watson didn't just give it up. Three in transition, no. He's very capable. Sometimes we don't see a ton of that. He blocks the three. And now he's running the floor. Points. And they need to go in a hurry. Bouye, nice bounce pass, and then Rishwain lost Holmgren, missed it. Rebound controlled by.
Split the double team, and then Saxon found Bowen wide open. No, Saxon offensive rebound, put back.
In transition from three. We've already seen that a couple of times tonight.
20 minutes is an eternity against the Zags. Bowen corner three, not even close.
I mean, they are explosive, and so if you're St. Mary's, you have to be as dialed in as you've been all night long.
Bowen's going to try another three. He's been short on big
shoot around. Biggest theme, composure. Next play. Whether we're up, whether we're down, whether they make a run, we've got to get to the next play.
I mean, they're leaving Kyle Bowen
to be solid and finish.
Can the Gales finish tonight a game that they have controlled the whole way? Bowen's going to try another one, and he finally.
Numbers look almost identical and the same, and his efficiency in particular from beyond the arc is silly.
Yeah, it's historic. Tape's going to try another three. Not that. Stefanini. That one finally goes down. Not always been perfect, but he's taking it right to him.
No, he's been getting them up, and think about it as a freshman getting the opportunity to play against the team.
Johnson back to Taz. The big man will shoot the three. Too strong.
Tournament.
Kuzi, three. Good. Tommy Kuzi. He's been a pop.
Anderson can shoot the three. Cockrell doesn't shoot the three much at all. And Anderson gets a clean look. And it bangs out.
Folks, Gonzaga
is right there. Seth Greenberg had him as their Final Four investment today on game day.
Here comes USD. Three, corner. That one goes down to tie the game.
Here in the second half, it has just been an explosion and a barrage. That's a foul.
Yeah, he closed out, and I think he gave the signal to the bench about 30 seconds.
Chance for the Pilots. Meadows into the lane, now to the corner. And Duca's three flat. Is over in the National Football League.
Yeah, I read another report that it's
not official.
Yeah. Just give him that kind of space. It has to be an automatic for Chet. He's just too good from behind the three-point line. If they're going to give him space, he's got to take it.
And Ducas to play. Shot for
deep into the clock and be patient on the offensive end. Shelton around a screen, kicks to the corner, three on the way, and it's short into that Pepe. A three. He's been on the money in terms of backside help.
He's surprised Herm Sednick's leaving Brankic on the court. Here he is from deep.
This is an all or nothing game.
And it's Santa Clara with the basketball.
I think Pugh should take him out. He's washed up. Done.
And there is Timmy hustling.
But an elite athletic team like Baylor, like Texas Tech, those teams can do it.
Step back and a three for Jalen. They're 1 for their last 11 as Parker Brown lost the ball. Picked up though by Stewart. Straight on three. Got it. Keyshawn Justin.
Here that is quite as dominant as Gonzaga and Baylor were last year during the regular season and in the tournament, but it's going to be ultra competitive to see which team wins it.
They just love their Zags. The students are packed in tonight, and they are watching an offensive show. There's a three for Seneca Knight.
Position. He's got to be a little on edge because his beloved Dallas Cowboys have a tough matchup in the playoffs. All of a sudden, the complexion of this game changes, and Gonzaga plays with a little more game pressure.
Barcelo kind of weaved his way around and found an opening.
Blackman bumped by Nembhard. Nembhard stands his ground. The deep three by Ortiz is off. 30th is off. Gonzaga will not be heading south tonight.
I'm sure unfortunately you're going to.
Blackman 9 on the shot clock, about 2 seconds. And Holmgren. Yeah. Awareness of. Well, I think, Greg, to kind of touch on that as you see Brown not. Gonzaga getting out rebounded in this game. 14-10. Here's the skip into the corner. Mason Stark hit a three a moment ago. That's short.
That look.
That size really with the pass. Holmgren right over the top at 7 feet tall, able to see and very patiently. You look at him out front, how agile he is. Got to keep running right here. You got an angle.
Arms, peppers, then pulls it back out again. McCullough launches it through.
Nope, and he's just going to have a field day shooting the ball.
It's his 6th game this year with 10 points or more. Williams will try to answer, and he does.
The temptation against this zone is you're going to get those types of looks from three early in the possession. Take a little bit more time in that shot clock. Try to search it.
Bolton trying to fight through the screen. Now he's chasing the switch. Devin Jensen.
Andrew Nembhard. Aquí se viene y se quieren acercar mínimo a 4. Saliendo de la cortina. Tapón de Holmgren.
For this game, day-to-day listed with a knee injury that he suffered against BYU the other night, and Drew Timme has made him pay so far.
How about Holmgren with the block shot, and then Bouye was standing.
Give out best new college basketball player for the ACMs. Chet Holmgren's the winner. But, I mean, let's just lock it in right now.
Markovetsky against Holmgren. He blocks the big man's shot.
With 13 shooting. And these are two all-conference guards who are just sensational.
Yeah. Tape against Holmgren. I love that about him. Rishwain weaving his way in. Holmgren gets another one. He's very capable. Sometimes we don't see a ton of that. He blocks the three. And now he's running the floor.
This is going up. This is his shot.
With the left hand, no. Off of San Francisco.
Great year on the women's side in the Pac-12. Super deep conference again. Mitchell Saxon trying to challenge Holmgren.
I think if you take a shot before 10 seconds on the shot clock here, you're
winding down, and Johnson picked up his dribble. Saxon rejected by Holmgren, out of bounds with 2 to shoot.
The ball movement has been sensational for St. Mary's.
Kuzi finds Toss wide open, and then Holmgren
to secure your defensive glass.
Nosalski backdoor Shabazz. Shot was rejected against.
Has no points in transition. 0 fast break points in this game so far.
Nosalski has his shot rejected by, in his minutes on the court. Shot clock winding down. Shabazz has to heave one up. Holmgren blocked it right to the Don's bench, and that will be. Here's Bouye. Zags have done a great job against him, making his move against Holmgren. Holmgren just swatted it away, went off the head of Bouye.
For San Francisco. We talk so much about the offense and how good Gonzaga is at the offensive end of the floor. Step up, you're a senior. Use that energy, channel that energy to be ultra aggressive.
He found his teammate Masalski. Another block for Holmgren. I think that's sick.
This is Brown. And now Keyshawn Justice with the drive over Holmgren, left it short. Threw it away. Vrancic stepped in front of that pass intended for Chet Holmgren. No look. Stewart the catch. Oh! Where did Chet Holmgren do? Right now we're on pace for a game maybe in the 70s. And another block. Just 4 points. Looking for more. Backing in on Holmgren. Holmgren just erased it.
Forced it a bit on those low post catches. I think they've been seeing that help on the weak side coming over as Vrancic can't finish over Holmgren.
Mitchell. And Holmgren right there to swat away the defensive rebound. But he threw it away. Right to Munson, who's going to attack the shot blocker. That wasn't a great decision. 7 minutes a game last year. He's been one of the best players in the league this season. Zedek went right at Holmgren, who just stuffed.
Determined on that possession to get a bucket.
The fans may be even a little out of gas.
Everybody's tired from this. Except for Chet Holmgren.
Possession, there's 2.
They play at a very different pace than the Zags. How about Augustus Marciulionis trying to challenge the series?
He's shooting almost 79% from the field. He is 33 of 42.
Wow, look at Holmgren. Just rejected Alex Johnson to Saxon, and he got swatted. My goodness.
Yes, another shot clock violation due to a block shot. That's twice we've seen that so far here.
You can only do so much. The size difference and the talent differential. Hey, he got the job July the 7th. You know, a lot of guys get their job like April the 7th. He got his in July, so he could only do so much to muster as good a recruiting.
It's a rebound, and his shot was rejected by Holmgren. Johnson down low. Atiki, and that one was rejected by Holmgren. It's just amazing. On the road, BYU shooting 23% at home. Lohner again missed one. Marcelo attacks him, and Holmgren just swats it away again. And they do really believe they've got an influence on that. Hunter Erickson went right at the shot blocker. Maybe not the best.
Arcatera almost traveled. Pinchuk going right at Chet Holmgren. This time the freshman got a piece of it. Parrish makes his move against Timmy. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Brown soars. One dribble. Holmgren swats it and keeps it in play. Well, we may not be here an underrated chance, but the overrated is gone. Holmgren challenged at the rim.
Said the seats were full.
I'm shocked that he didn't just invite us on. Holmgren swats that one.
3 of 6 from downtown. The rest of the team 0 for 10. Now he drives and the block shot by Chet Holmgren.
This is Scott against Holmgren. Backing. Blocked. Off of Scott. Times in the country in terms of seconds. 14 seconds of possession.
Pase arriba en la pintura. En el 1-1 contra Holmgren terminó caminando. Matías Tas, el estonio, en la pintura. Tas con una mano, el gancho y anota. Metió en la cabeza después de fallar el primero. Tas en la pintura. Tas.
With 13 shooting. And these are two all-conference guards who are just sensational.
Tape against Holmgren.
Figure out a way if we can get Bouye and Shabazz going a little bit.
Tape trying to attack against Holmgren. Didn't commit the foul. Doesn't get.
Here's Toss against the shot blocker Holmgren. Toss with the left hand. He got cut off there. Mitchell Saxon, young player, in for the Gales. Makes his move against Holmgren and scores with a foul. Great year on the women's side in the Pac-12. Super deep conference again. Mitchell Saxon trying to challenge Holmgren. Winding down, and Johnson picked up his dribble. Saxon rejected by Holmgren, out of bounds with 2 to shoot.
Smart decision that time by Tommy Kuzi.
Matthias Toss goes right at the 2 in for St. Mary's. Here's Toss on this end, going right at Holmgren. Toss over the top.
Again, freshman has no points in transition. 0 fast break points in this game so far.
Masalski has his shot rejected by Zane Meeks, who's a pretty good shooter from the outside. Masalski wants to take it right at Holmgren. Holmgren.
Time since 1998.
Masalski trying to muscle his way in. Tip ball.
Moving forward, if you're going to talk about the great point guards in this program's history, he's in the discussion. I'm not saying he's the best they've ever had, but you can't.
Just 4 points, looking for more, backing in on Holmgren. Holmgren just erased it. And now Santa Clara again. Deep position, but Holt can't finish. Now the battle.
Offenses in college basketball, but that's been a new deal for them this year.
Basham just bullied his way to the rim, but Holmgren. Zedek against Holmgren.
Tried to move him and just couldn't. That's like 10 fakes, and finally you get up a shot, but it's well contained.
Times they've been able to challenge Gonzaga over these last many years. They get Gonzaga frustrated. Toss gets the first basket of the game. Off the bench, that seems to work for Randy Bennett. He's in for the first time. Toss up and under, and he scores.
Toss has been playing some great basketball.
That's at the rim. Almost unfair. Matthias Toss trying to get some work in against Holmgren. In and out. Toss spin move went by Holmgren. That doesn't happen very often. Sounds like Alex Dukas took his scoreless half personally. Matthias Toss with Holmgren in his face. No. Got to shoot for St. Mary's at some point. Toss spin move went by Holmgren and dunked it down.
That was a
game on our hands, so everyone's a little shocked, but that just gave them momentum.
Yeah, that was a big 3, and now a turnover. Toss high to Toss.
You got to play quicker right now.
Yeah, they got to go. Working his way in against Holmgren. No. Timmy rebound. St. Mary's, it's like they just don't have it in them to go fast. Toss again. He's taking a lot of shots down the stretch, and now
Anton Watson, they have 35% of the team's assists. That's unheard of. Freeman gets in, gets a bucket.
And their guards are explosive.
Traore against Holmgren, missed the shot. Holmgren falling out of bounds, managed to save it under the basket, so he brought it back out. Lohner against the shot blocker, came up short, and now a whistle and a foul. He impacts.
Down low. Terrell Brown soars. Transfer from Pitt, who's good shot blocker. Has some pitches here in the building tonight with us. We are going to have Mike as part of our broadcast. Down low. Nice quick little spin move, but then
have emerged as that other guy coming off the bench.
Yeah, they got firepower off the bench as well. Holmgren forced a travel. That's it.
I wouldn't have done it. It was a bad joke.
Brown soars with Holmgren, I think, affecting.
Yeah, it's been a little looser. Yeah, Portland's kept playing though.
And a nice bucket there by Vasily.
This is Scott against Holmgren. Backing. Blocked. Off of Scott. Anderson feeds the big man.
Lawless against BYU. He scored 12 assists, no turnovers.
Parker Brown inside and trying to make
those screens. Picked off his defender.
Barcelo kept his balance, didn't fall down. And now
their development of players, not just the talent they recruit, because they get great players, but they develop those players. That was a heck
plays tonight. Traore makes his move against Holmgren. Kind of got pinned there. Got the shot off. Ball
into the corner. To the post against Holmgren. Good defense. Shot missed. Damian Forrest. Only going to shoot it better as the season goes on. Andrew Nembhard is working his way in there. There's an offensive aim to the post. Now we'll try to back in on Holmgren. Falling away.
Around the perimeter, but nobody home for that pass.
I think that's a great indication, too, of what Texas Tech likes to do defensively. Cut the floor in half.
4 of 13 shooting. From the average of 18 over the last 5 as Dan said in the first half.
That's a thick kid. Another block.
Shooting night last night. Bernard, Jaquez, Campbell, point guard, 6'10", Miles Johnson. Holmgren on the
otro lado y consiguiendo los puntos. Lo hace efectivo. Nembhard. Aunque aquí falla debajo del tablero. Y armando la jugada ahora. Con la pantalla y mira qué buen pase ahí en la pintura, ¿eh? Y con una mano matando Nembhard. Aquí se viene y se quieren acercar mínimo a 4. Saliendo de la cortina. Tapón de Holmgren. Hacia lo más alto de la llave, de nuevo con Logan Johnson. Hacia la cortina, Johnson penetra, Johnson se enfoca en el tablero, falla.
And Chet Holmgren's going to go get it. There's another block.
Watson. I love that about him. Richway weaving his way in. Holmgren gets another one. I just love Nembhard is so good. Pick and roll pass, lob passer, transition pass.
Mark Few is going to have a conversation with his team after the game about valuing the basketball better.
He's very capable. Sometimes we don't see a ton of that. He blocks the 3. And now he's running the floor.
There, Gales will reset. Logan Johnson. Johnson attacks, flipped it up. No. Rebound Gonzaga. And maybe a little wrinkle in the defensive game plan.
They talked about it a ton today at shoot around days.
Holmgren comes away with a loose ball, goes behind.
I think if you take a shot before 10 seconds on the shot clock here, the ball movement has been sensational for St. Mary's.
Kuzi finds Toss wide open, and then Holmgren. Stefanini, Masalski draws the foul. Holmgren's going to be whistled, I believe. Well,
this first 4 minutes is going to be vital for how this game is going to go for San Francisco. That's a great for San Francisco. We talk so much about the offense and how good Gonzaga is at the offensive end of the floor. They're very different and unique, and by no stretch of the imagination is that's what Gonzaga is playing. But understanding of how important your defensive efficiency really is, and up your senior. Use that energy, channel that energy to be ultra aggressive.
He found his teammate Masalski. Another block for Holmgren. I think that's sick. Incredible block again. How many is that for Holmgren? 7 tonight.
But they didn't count it because it's a foul.
Forced it a bit on those low post catches. I think they've been seeing that help on the weak side coming over as Brankic can't finish over Holmgren.
Playing with there, but Houston Millett is going to fly off screens, and he is not going to be intimidated by anybody. He had 21 in the first meeting, and he's got it going early.
Wow, even with Holmgren. Not always been perfect, but he's taking it right to him.
Oh, he's been getting them up, and think about it as a freshman, getting the opportunity to play against the team determined on that possession to get a bucket.
The fans may be even a little out of gas.
Everybody's tired from this, except for Chet Holmgren.
Possession, there's 2.
They play at a very different pace than the Zags. How about Augustus Marciulionis trying to challenge the
teams that Gonzaga can attack.
Toss down low, couldn't handle the bounce pass from Marciulionis. Weeks especially, Gonzaga's defense is catching up to their offense. Kuzi, nice little pass fake, but missed the jumper.
He hesitated.
It would. Yeah, who knows? Maybe they'll meet up even sooner than that. Good pass from Kuzi. Saxon scores with the foul.
Grade A game for Tommy Kuzi.
I think it's the best I've ever seen him play. Toss from Kuzi, missed it. Had a great look.
You can only do so much. The size difference and the talent differential. Hey, he got the job July the 7th. You know, a lot of guys get their job like April the 7th.
Johnson down low. Atiki, and that one was rejected by Holmgren.
It's just amazing. On the road.
BYU shooting 23% at home. Lohner again missed one. And they do really believe they've got an influence on that. Hunter Erickson went right at the shot blocker. Maybe not the best. Just
sit him down. You got to teach the youngster. You can't take shots like that. No, I'm just kidding.
Arlington, another good move.
They 3 of 6 from downtown. The rest of the team 0 for 10. Now he drives, and the block shot by Chet Holmgren is over in the National Football League.
Yeah, I read another report that it's
not official.
Yeah.
The 166th career assist for the great Drew Timme. He's in front of Shemek Karnowski now on the all-time Zag list.
The top 5 in tempo in the country: Charleston, Arizona, Gonzaga, St. John's, and Marshall and Scott.
Well, what do? You get the ball to Anton Watson in the middle of the floor. You have to converge, and Watson.
Zags opening up the scoring 10 seconds in.
And you know Herb Sendek and his coaching staff were talking about how are we going to deal with Andrew Nembhard and the Drew Timme pick and roll. How are we going to deal with it?
Protect the basket. Then you have to recover out to a guy who's 7'1" and long, and can knock down a perimeter shot. And if you close out and you're not under control, he can actually blow by you.
They just love their Zags. The students are packed in tonight, and they are watching an offensive show. There's a 3 for Seneca Knight.
All of a sudden, the complexion of this game changes, and Gonzaga plays with a little more game pressure.
Barcelo kind of weaved his way around and found an opening.
Barcelo
hounding him. Lucas in the lane. Dumped it down, and the layup is good.
Ahí están los 5 que manda St. Mary. Ojo con Alex Luka, un jugador muy completo, y también Logan Johnson. Buen tiro. Y Tommy Cose hacia lo más alto de la llave, de nuevo con Logan Johnson. Hacia la cortina, Johnson penetra, Johnson se pone en el tablero, falla.
For this game, day-to-day listed with a knee injury that he suffered against BYU the other night, and Drew Timme has made him pay so far.
How about Holmgren with the block shot, and then Bouye was standing.
Give out best new college basketball player for the ACMs. Chet Holmgren's the winner, but I mean, let's just lock it in right now.
Markovetsky against Holmgren. He blocks the big man's shot. I love that about him. Rishwain weaving his way in. Holmgren gets another one.
This is going up. This is his shot.
With the left hand, no. Off of San Francisco. St. Mary's will reset. Holmgren matched up against Kuzi. He takes it right past him. And another bucket for the St. Johnson got by Holmgren there. Gales will reset. Logan Johnson. Johnson attacks, flipped it up. No. Rebound Gonzaga. Here's Bouye. Zags have done a great job against him. Making his move against Holmgren. Holmgren just swatted it away. Went off the head of Bouye. Yeah, he said he would go and find some Bill Russell clips. Watching.
Oh, nice.
Masalski against the shot blocker.
That's just for San Francisco. We talk so much about the offense and how good Gonzaga is at the offensive end of the floor.
This is Brown. And now Keyshawn Justice with the drive over Holmgren, left it short. Right now we're on pace for a game maybe in the 70s. And another block.
I would agree. I've spent a few long weekends on Beale Street.
And Williams got by Holmgren.
7 minutes a game last year. He's been one of the best players in the league this season. Zedek went right at Holmgren, who just stuffed.
Determined on that possession to get a bucket.
The fans may be even a little out of gas.
Everybody's tired from this, except for Chet Holmgren.
Possession, there's 2.
They play at a very different pace than the Zags. How about Augustus Marciulionis trying to challenge the series?
He's shooting almost 79% from the field. He is 33 of 42.
Wow, look at Holmgren, just rejected Alex.
52 points on the board in the second half.
Yeah, that made all the difference in the world. They played without their best guy in Mobley also. We got to say that. But this is what Alfonso Anderson.
Shot clock at 20. Gonzaga by 15. It's a strong move.
Concerned about the fact that they know St. Mary's is coming in here, and they're attacking off the dribble right away. Now he's a freshman. I'll never forget. I said, where'd they find this guy? They said he's from France. I said, why don't you guys know about this guy from France?
And they do really believe they've got an influence on that. Hunter Erickson went right at the shot blocker. Maybe not the best.
There are plays that are worth 2 points, but energy givers. Chet's attack of the rim. That was impressive, and I think that picks up the life for everybody else. Now you got a turnover, a stop.
Well, we may not be here an underrated chance, but the overrated is gone. Holmgren challenged at the rim.
Said the seats were full.
I'm shocked that he didn't just invite us on. Holmgren swats that one.
3 of 6 from downtown. The rest of the team 0 for 10. Now he drives and the block shot by Chet Holmgren.
For Loyola Marymount, you're going to see lots of quick action, dribble handouts, pick and rolls that results in that. Isolations, either at the nail.
The top 5 in tempo in the country: Charleston, Arizona, Gonzaga, St. John's, and Marshall and Scott timed in the country in terms of seconds. 14 seconds of possession.
Brian Michelson checks all the boxes for a up-and-coming head coach. Teammates were we years ago. Well, what do? You get the ball to Anton Watson in the middle of the floor. You have to converge and watch.
To lose 60 games. A decade?
Well, Mark Few, this is year 23, and he's only lost over 120.
Wondering if he was circling this game on his calendar, like a lot of WCC opponents do, trying to show the Zags that you can play.
And that's the challenge for the Zags. They know that that's...
You mentioned the start for BYU, so important. Last year when they were inside the kennel, they got absolutely blitzed in the first few minutes. Holmgren altered that shot. There's Lucas against Holmgren, who cut him off. Right in the face of Barcelo, who got a shot rejected by Holmgren. That free throw. He missed a 3. Lohner against Holmgren with a foul.
Zaga's got 103 with 5 minutes to go.
Lohner against Holmgren. It's an interesting matchup, trying to overpower the young.
Drive down the lane. Holmgren affected that shot by Jamar. The defense, and there's Jalen Cone with Timmy out there. And look at the quickness out of number 15, but Chet Holmgren.
For the Red Raiders.
Pretty good activity on the offensive end, but Gonzaga playing good over those screens.
Wow, watch it. That's a good play by McCullough. I love that because what do? You neutralize. They're not going to give him a shot on this, I don't think. Maybe they will.
Y la finta, el pase afuera, Logan Johnson, que penetra, se le acaba el tiempo, se apoca en el tablero, falla. Armando hace bien la cortina. Otra vez penetrando Johnson, cambia de mano y anota Logan Johnson. Alex Lucas. Saca bien de la cortina, penetra por línea de base, la flota y termina. Logan Johnson. Penetra, falla la bandeja, el rebote. Atacando. Penetrando Logan Johnson. Sí, señor, la levantó. Penetrando Lucas por línea de base, se acomoda. Taponazo, pero hay goaltending. Llegó Taudek, recuperando a Tony Cuse. Se la devuelven a Cuse. La pinta, penetra Cuse, se apoya en el tablero, falla. Johnson, penetraba Johnson, cambió de mano, medio.
For this game, day-to-day listed with a knee injury that he suffered against BYU the other night, and Drew Timme has made him pay so far.
How about Holmgren with the block shot, and then Bouye was standing. Got some things to sort out here without their first team all-conference big man. Nice inbounds play, and Shabazz missed the shot with Holmgren
taking, but that's a contested shot. I mean, every shot San Francisco's throwing up right now is contested.
Nice move by Julian Rishwain, even with the shot block kid on. I don't want to stand up and pump my fist when he's dunking on somebody. It takes a lot of discipline.
I don't have that much discipline. I hit you every single time.
Shabazz, just a blow by. Biggest lead for the Zags. Shabazz way up off the back. I love that about him. Rishwain weaving his way in. Holmgren gets another one.
This is going up. This is his shot.
With the left hand, no. Off of San Francisco.
An incredible defensive player for the Gales. And the guy with the ball has been an incredible offensive player for St. Mary's, especially in recent weeks.
Tommy Kuzi gets the first bucket of the night.
The future is now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is as good as he has ever played in the Gales uniform.
And Randy Bennett's riding him. Tommy Kuzi, meanwhile, he's already winding down, and Johnson picked up his dribble. Saxon rejected by Holmgren out of bounds with 2 to shoot. Play his best in the first half. Shot clock winding down. Kuzi with the shot blocker. Johnson on the move. Logan Johnson trying to bully his way in. He misses the shot. Bowen offensive rebound.
The ball movement has been sensational for St. Mary's.
Kuzi finds Toss wide open, and then Holmgren. Hard's got 13, although he's needed 15 shots to get there. Kuzi tried to wrap it around to Toss, and that's a St. Mary's turnover.
Bench Bowen is back out offensively. They're going to leave him wide open from beyond the arc.
Kuzi, good off the glass.
Fine. They won't have to take another shot.
No. Toss, he willed it. Khalil Shabazz been shooting the ball real well lately. Gabe Stefanini also starting to come into his own
to secure your defensive glass.
Nosalski backdoor Shabazz. Shot was rejected against. That shot was challenged by Timme. Kunin offensive rebound. And then he threw it away. Hickman was right there.
First time he got away with it.
In his minutes on the court, shot clock winding down. Shabazz has to heave one up. Holmgren blocked it right to the Don's bench, and that will be. I don't know if something's going on. Jamari Bouye seems to be moving okay now. That's a pass that was deafening stuff from Chet Holmgren. Don's made a little run. Gonzaga has answered. Holmgren couldn't block that one. Rishwain
for San Francisco. We talk so much about the offense and how good Gonzaga is at the offensive end of the floor.
This is Brown. And now Keyshawn Justice with the drive over Holmgren, left it short. Got to shoot it, and it's taken away by Carlos Stewart. And the Broncos on the move. Strother back, shot missed. Right now we're on pace for a game maybe in the 70s. And another block. It was effort.
Yeah, exactly.
Pipes leaves it. But hitting that end line was Brankic. But it's just the pace that Andrew does it at. He's so calm. Game slows down. Can't speed him up. Bediako off and
force it a bit on those low post catches. I think they've been seeing that help on the weak side coming over as Brankic can't finish over Holmgren.
9 rebounds, 23 points. There's Jalen Williams. That's short.
But they're going to find other ways to score.
Stewart, the drive. And a whistle and a foul called. And
the team came to Gonzaga, and for most of the year last year came off the bench. As a transfer, bad inbound pass. Bolton steals it away.
Mark, he's a great player, but if you had to go to Hickman, I'm sure Mark Few feels pretty good about that.
They could survive. Mitchell hits the jumper and leg out. He's got to knock that off a little bit. He throws this one up. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot.
Went up and just took that from Drew Timme.
Into the front court. Millett pulls up. Hand in his face. Scores anyway.
Well, Millett is just running off screens everywhere, and Andrew Nembhard's having to chase him. Now the help was there, but you leave.
Call it. Saved in bounds. Now Pepperdine might have the advantage here. Millett gave it up, and then Timme hustled back and got
determined on that possession to get a bucket.
The fans may be even a little out of gas.
Everybody's tired from this, except for Chet Holmgren.
He's shooting almost 79% from the field. He is 33 of 42.
Wow, look at Holmgren. Just rejected Alex. Barcelona's dribbles through traffic. Holmgren flew by him. Shot was still.
This is going up. This is his shot.
With the left hand, no. Off of San Francisco.
Hudson got by Holmgren.
It's very heavy into the analytics. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the game, but he plays the 2-for-1. It's not just about the shots.
Here's Bouye. Zags have done a great job against him, making his move against Holmgren. Holmgren just swatted it away, went off the head of Bouye.
Right now we're on pace for a game maybe in the 70s. And another block.
I would agree. I've spent a few long weekends on Beale Street.
And Williams got by Holmgren.
7 minutes a game last year. He's been one of the best players in the league this season. Zedek went right at Holmgren, who just stuffed.
Shot clock at 20. Gonzaga by 15. It's a strong move. Good hustle on the rebound by Jeremiah Bailey. And Bailey's baseline jumper won't go. I'll tell you what, Pacific has played hard tonight.
Now he's a freshman. I'll never forget. I said, where'd they find this guy? They say he's from France. I said, why don't you guys know about this guy from France?
Oh. Salas harassing Nell, who turns it over. George hustled back.
Said the seats were full.
I'm shocked that he didn't just invite us on. Holmgren swats that one.
Tuca slapping. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Come on, that's a punch to the chest. And now Nembhard on the floor up to.
For Loyola Marymount, you're going to see lots of quick action, dribble handouts, pick and rolls that results in that. Isolations, either at the nail.
He's got Holmgren on him. Drives by him, gets it up. Scott's tip won't go.
But they'll be selective in their opportunities.
Josip Vrankic going at the 7'1" Holmgren, and he traveled, and they're
lose 60 games. A decade?
Well, Mark Few, this is year 23, and he's only lost over 120.
An elite athletic team like Baylor, like Texas Tech, those teams can do it.
Step back and a three for Jalen.
Down, his rebounds are a little bit down, but he's made room for Chet Holmgren. He's made room for a Rasir Bolton. And
Gonzaga's got 103 with 5 minutes to go.
Walner against Holmgren. It's an interesting matchup, trying to overpower the young.
Yes.
These are the things you learn when you go to shoot around. Here's Rim, 8 feet away.
He's
the defense, and there's Jalen Cone with Timme out there. And look at the quickness out of number 15, but Chet Holmgren. Anton Watson. Tout. Watkins. 4 on the shot clock. Minor drives, put his head down. And Gonzaga shooting 51% now for the game. Minor banged into home.
Maybe he's not going to be impactful right away, and I think Chet is actually a little bit ahead of Mobley at the same stage.
And there's
Minnesota. He played with Suggs. Remember him? Jalen was a tremendous player. He had that dramatic shot to beat UCLA to go to the facts.
Just because we have this lead, our attention to detail at the defensive end has been outstanding. They want it even better down the stretch of the first half. And
offense, you want to be 15 to 17 feet apart so that they can give help.
The Fernando Tatis of the world, they're good for the sport.
I think so.
Yeah, maybe the traditionalist and the old school way, well, don't bring attention to yourself.
4 seconds to get off a shot.
We got to get you to split here.
There you see the difference in ideas for offensive attacking.
2 on the shot clock, and the heave from Betts too hard.
McWhorter going to work on Holmgren. Chet with a rebound.
Carr has been fairly quiet in this one. Carr gets into the paint, uses the ball fake, step back, got it. And Carr.
Ahora, raro que no está filmando con el celular. Holmgren precisamente. Salto entre dos, la aguja de posesión a quien le pertenece a Gonzaga. Mantendrá posesión Gonzaga. Mirando entonces la aguja de...
And Chet Holmgren's going to go get it. There's another block.
Very different. I think the Zags have a pretty good chance to advance in the tournament when it gets underway.
What are you going on a limb, Joe?
I just love Nembhard is so good. Pick and roll pass, lob passer, transition pass.
Or maybe a little wrinkle in the defensive game plan.
They talked about it a ton today at shoot-around days.
Holmgren comes away with a loose ball, goes behind. Here's toss down low. Shot clock is winding off. Behind the back, he tried it again.
Very heavy into the analytics. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the game, but he plays the 2-for-1. It's not just about the... it was a good time in San Francisco, I'll tell you that. I've seen the documentaries.
Bill Cartwright was the star of that team. Man, what a nightmare game for her.
I just think it can't be undersold how well Andrew Nembhard has played over the last 5 games.
That pass stolen on the breakout.
Teams that Gonzaga can attack.
Toss down low. Couldn't handle the bounce pass from Marciulionis.
Game on our hands, so everyone's a little shocked, but that just gave them momentum.
Yeah, that was big 3, and now a turnover. Toss. Salas harassing Nell, who turns it over. George hustled back.
Tuca slapping. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Come on, that's a punch to the chest. And now Nembhard on the floor up to...
Bold face, circle it, is exactly what Jenny was talking about. Turnover.
To get a piece of the paint, then he just turns around. And Gideon George has to recover, not only stop the drive, but then recover out because...
Trying. They have a couple extra shooters out there now, but the shot clock winding down. Johnson had it stripped away. Now we get to see the...
Appearance tonight because he's the biggest guy.
He loves basketball, I know that.
Because working on 3 fouls. Tried to drop a pass there.
Behind the 3. So this idea that the Zags don't shoot the three well, I don't know if it's reality. I think coming.
King hands it off. Ball lost. Going up. That was what.
Come on, Kenny.
In no man's land, passes it back out. Maturin tries to get it to Edey, and the quick hands of the USA knock it over.
Turnover, good reach as McGasser.